In your car, in the shower, on a walk through the Dylan Hour. Feeling sweet, feeling sour.
I feel nothing.
The Dylan Hour. My couch is open, it's better than therapy. All you soccer moms, all your theys and thems, all your bottom boys, my bisexual femmes. Come one and all, disassociate with me. It's free. Grab a drink, or two or three. You have no friends, all good, you got me. It's the Dylan Hour. Love ya. Hello, governor. Top of the morning to you. I hope it's a good time.
Oh my God.
It's a good time. She's so my guest today is like already mortified. She's like walking off the set right now.
No,
She's
I am calling a hospital. I'm calling the nearest
calling
hospital.
the hospital because my girl crush is here.
No.
But specifically my girl crush that is also maybe equally, if not more obsessed with the UK than I am. But what's funny is about us having a UK themed episode this week is we don't have a British person on. Well, that could be debated throughout. We'll find out on the pod today. She is one of my favorite comedians. Also, I'm so nervous because she has my favorite podcast and she's been hosting this podcast for so long. I've been listening to like every single episode and now I have to interview her, which feels so crazy. And oh my God, I've probably been following her for at least 5 years, maybe longer. Podcast co-host Seeks Treatment. You have done, you got your special out on Netflix called The Twist, She's Gorgeous. One on Veeps that just came out, Come For Me.
Yes.
Which I've seen, I think I saw multiple times in person. An album that just came out, Music, Overdressed.
Music?
Yes. Also guest starring on Only Murders in the Building. And I have been harassing her to put out more music, and now it's out on Spotify.
Oh my God.
So we have to listen. Everyone, it's Cat Cohen. It's Cat Cohen.
Gal, so confusing sometimes to be a gal. Oh my God, I feel so taken care of by that beautiful intro.
Well, honey, I also, for all of those listening, just know that we are in matching little, what I can only describe as like Madeline meets Eloise the Plaza meets like the Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap, but the British one.
And this happened by chance. We both showed up today wearing this.
It was so ridiculous.
Crazy.
It's so insane.
Oh, sorry, we're getting.
I'm actually going to stop you because we're having a little flashing situation.
Oh.
Let them look. Let them look.
Let them look. I've been notified by the UK government that my pussy was showing in this last cut. And so we're going to figure out how to edit that in post. Or maybe not.
Well, I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire with
Should we start an OnlyFans?
Yeah. Oh my God.
This is it.
Finally, a way for me to make
episode,
money.
except it's all UK themed. And
I
so
would
it's like,
love it.
It's us in Ginger Spice outfits.
Oh my God. The Spice Girls invented me.
But
do you remember where you were when you heard the Spice Girls?
Well, I remember doing hard drugs for the first time to, is it Wannabe?
Sure.
I was going to say
I'm like,
Lover.
were you 6 years
but
old?
That's not a Trader
Trader Joe's.
I was going to go, that's not a Trader Joe's song. Taylor Swift.
To mix up Trader Joe's and Taylor Swift
Trader Joe's and Taylor Swift is
full
so
lobotomy.
Unhinged. Also, I already love that we talk real fast.
No, I know. No one can listen to this.
No, not one ear on this
If you know what we're
pod.
saying, you're sick, you need God, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, get off the app.
Log off, love.
Honey.
Couldn't be more excited to be here with you.
First of all, we have a drink for it.
Wait, what?
So it's in a cute little teacup. And
Stop.
everyone, we got her a Diet Coke. But
I adore a DC.
we're calling it the only Coke we dabble in because we're so fun we don't need cocaine. Diet Coke, but in teacups, which makes it British.
You know, that's amazing. You know,
ASMR. Get it close.
My short, stubby nails.
Coke. Diet Coke.
Coca-Cola.
How's your British accent?
Good. Why? You want to hear it?
I don't know. I feel like.
Well, it's all. I just watched so much Love Island that I learned it by osmosis. I watched all seasons during the amazing pandemic.
Cheers.
Cheers, love.
Oh, I kind of poured a lot in mine.
You know what my new obsession is too? Is the people on TikTok who get chippy tea. Have they come across your desk?
No, what's chippy tea?
Chippy tea is these British people who get like fish and chips takeout, and then they like show it to you, and it looks really
My best
good.
friend Lily's obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Also,
how is Lily? You know,
she's so good.
I miss her. I invited her to the event. You know.
Oh, she was in.
She didn't come through?
York. We were but actually, this is part of our next segment, Bitter or Sweet. Me and Lily went to Texas this past weekend, where you're from.
Isn't that buck wild?
Literally
to be
good
from
word
there?
for that. And my bitter was that I was so nervous that Ted Cruz was gonna just find me and just like lock me up. And not that like I was doing anything, like, but I didn't even jaywalk this weekend. Like I was so
Such a good girl.
I was such a good girl. And I did drink heavily with Chelsea Handler, but other than that,
fun.
he had nothing on me. And I made it
No.
back. I only did my Instagram post right as I touched down to LAX.
You're safe.
I'm safe.
Welcome home.
And then my sweet of the week is, oh my God. Well, I think it's just you being in LA because
Oh my
I think what's
God.
tricky about our friendship is like we would be like A-lister best friends.
I know.
But we don't live in the same city.
I know, but also you have to admit that it wouldn't matter where we live because you're always flying around the world. And I love to traverse the globe as well.
But that's the thing.
We're
is
globetrotters.
It feels like we might just end up in either Edinburgh and or London together
Whenever
forever.
we meet, it's somewhere where we don't even live.
We don't live.
And that's so, we don't live. We're not alive.
No.
And that is so beautiful.
Never were.
No, I know. So we met officially in LA, but we really connected over the summer when I saw you absolutely come to life in the Assembly Bar at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. You guys have never seen anything like this. There, it's called like to really, really make a space, to bring a space alive with your personality. That's what you did.
This was like the Baby Reindeer bar, as I call it.
Oh my God.
Because well, it's just so dark, but like it's
Totally.
but like truly, don't you think that's kind of what it is?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, when I think Baby Reindeer, I think of other things besides fun and merriment, but definitely shout out.
But like there was like, do you know
The
there's like a
setup, yes.
it's like the only reference people have to like Edinburgh, to the Fringe Festival.
I know.
I mean, I saw you kind of stroll in sometimes like either like a sweater situation, like a hoodie.
Because I'm like,
You
I'm
have
in
a
show
boyfriend.
mode.
You-
No, but it's not even about that. It's about like I'm off the court or I'm on the court.
Right.
And
I
after
was
the
still,
show, I'm off the court.
Okay, I think I was actually more on the court in that bar than I was on the court on stage.
You left it all on the court the whole summer.
But did I get laid?
100%. Every night, I go, what's going on? You making out with that person? I'm hooking up with that person. You're so lucky.
Do you remember the last night of
Yes. Did you
Cursed
go to the
energy.
mountain?
I didn't go, but did you see the that little Aussie that was in the treadmill show that
Treadmill show.
I could have gone home with, but then I didn't because he wanted to hike the mountain first.
That's a good decision.
But then stood me up in Amsterdam, called you.
that person.
Yeah.
Well, if someone makes you hike a mountain to have sex with them, they're not the person.
You're not wrong.
Right?
Yeah. Talk me through your bitters and sweets of the week.
The bitter sweets of the week. I've had way more sweets than bitters. I've been here in LA seeing all my dearest friends, threw a huge party for my album release. That was sweet as candy, sweet as pie. Bitter is that I never learned how to parallel park because I'm from Texas.
you rent?
And there's rented a car. I love to drive, can't park. Wow. Imagine that.
What do you have against Ubers?
What do I have against Ubers? It's so freeing to listen to your own music, to have all your shit with you, to be able to go wherever you want, not waiting on some random stranger to pick you up.
Wow, you're independent.
I love to drive. I love
In a
the
relationship, people, still independent.
Exactly. That's important to me.
It is.
That's important to me. But anyways, I never learned how to parallel park because there's always big parking lots in Texas. So driving around here I have a meltdown every time I have to land somewhere.
Does your the car that you rented have a camera?
Back, not front.
Okay, so the front is where we really lose you.
You need both. You need both
need a
to
little bit of
really
both?
make it work.
Talk to me about you just had your song your album come out.
Well, thank God you were there because you really turned a look. And LA, you know I have mixed feelings, but people are really afraid to not look like shit here.
Can I be honest?
What?
That was like my cozy, like not turn a look outfit.
She showed up in a floor-length dress with feathers and a boa.
But I didn't have fake lashes on, and that's the difference.
Oh, really?
And it was like cozy, like that was like a sweater dress.
And it was a cozy vibe. It was
You
like in a
looked
house.
sexy.
Thank you. I was slurped into my gown.
Oh my God.
But people here wear the worst clothes.
They
wear athleisure every day.
I'm usually not naked on the Dylan podcast, and I will
Oh, I'm
go
so
there.
sorry.
No, but I will go there because I think that LA deserves the chance to correct itself.
I think people need to dress up more and people need to enjoy
Look at us.
their clothes and their lives more.
We're in the thick of Hollywood right now, and
Dressed
we're wearing
like
off-brand
senators,
Burberry.
senators' wives.
Would be real once we get there.
Oh no, mine. I don't know about yours. Mine's real and it costs $3 million.
Oh, see, mine is Temu.
Totally.
Yeah.
Have you ever bought anything from there?
No, but TikTok Shop has
scared.
been a big issue for me in my life.
Imagine this: my boyfriend, love of my life, buys his clothes from the TikTok Shop. Can
No.
you imagine what that's like for me? Can you imagine what I'm going through?
Okay, can I've bought in clothes off the
Okay.
TikTok Shop now.
You're part of his
But
community.
And what's crazy though is like like I love me an expensive piece of outfits.
Of course.
And that's a crazy term. But I also like a $10 dress on the TikTok shop.
High low.
I know, but it's fast fashion.
I know, but sometimes it's hard.
Okay, back to our outfits.
Sorry.
UK. UK, hun.
UKNOW, that we love the UK.
We love it. Do you know the word Anglophile?
Of course.
I didn't until last week, and I was putting this episode
I've always
together.
it all started, when did it start? Well, I lived in London when I was a little girl.
Tell me everything.
When I was 4 years old, my family moved to London
This
for my
is a
dad's
song.
work.
When I was 4.
When I was 4 years old, we moved to London. I mean, my voice is a little hoarse,
Yeah.
you might be noticing.
Oh, because you've been singing so much because of your music career.
Well, yeah, of course. And thank you for saying that.
Famously has
I've been in the
label.
studio 9 to 9.
Yeah, has signed to a label.
Thank you for saying that. Anyways, we lived there when I was younger, and it's one of those sliding doors moments. I could have ended up a little British, gorgeous princess.
Yes.
Instead, imagine where my family took me, Texas.
So they said, we're going to show you culture. We're going to show you theater. We're going to show you accents. We're going to show you Hugh Grant. And then they said, now you get Tex-Mex.
Yeah, they took it all from me. But I stand by this. I don't think I would be a comedian if I hadn't grown up somewhere that I wanted to leave so bad. Right?
Because you wouldn't be funny if you lived in London.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be prim and proper.
You'd be so like
Married to an aristocrat.
Probably only doing fashion campaigns.
Nonstop. Mew, mew.
No shows.
Mew, mew, meow, meow, kitty cat.
This UK chapter, you were there because of your dad's work?
My dad moved there for work, and then anyways, he got some new job in Texas. We all moved there.
But you never got citizenship or anything?
No, I always wanted to come back. And then when I was in college, I went for a summer program. And then when I found the Fringe
Where'd
Festival.
you go to proper college? Do you like the use of proper? That's my favorite word that I brought over. Uni? Where'd you go to uni?
I went to Princeton.
Wow, that's a good uni.
It was so fun. I loved it.
How about like,
I loved
is there
it.
anything that I know that like we do our best to not bring back a fake accent? Obviously, when we come back, is there anything that you do bring back, like vocabulary wise?
I think saying quite sticks with me. Like I'm quite tired. I'm quite.
Wait, but then I thought I heard that quite isn't like, it means that like if you say it's quite good, it means that it's not good.
Oh, interesting.
That's what and then I got nervous because I started using that a lot. And I'm like, what did I tell people was quite good?
At
that
the Fringe.
Sounded like, yeah, I'm like,
That
oh,
could
that
be
was quite
damaging.
good. Yes, I didn't know.
No, I try not to.
So, but talk me through. So Princeton, you're at Princeton, you go to the UK just for a little semester at sea.
I did like a summer.
But not on Sans cruise ship.
I did the worst thing anyone can do, which is go to a summer acting program.
What school?
Shakespeare. What's it called? One of the ones.
RADA?
Lambda.
Lambda, that's good.
Didn't learn a single thing, was drunk every day, fucked everyone I saw, and was a disaster. No memory, but it started my love. Don't laugh at me, you guys. Producers are laughing at me. And then I had to go back.
So at what point did you graduate? You moved to New York City.
Yeah.
You're doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And then when were you like, well, I got to get back?
Well, eventually when I had like a show I was proud of, I had some friends from over there, namely my number one girl, Lolly Adefope.
Oh.
You know her?
So funny.
She's a genius, and she really helped me. She was like, let me help you set up a show in London. You should come do the Fringe. And she's like the whole reason why I was able to start doing stuff over there. So I did a show at this place called the Moth Club in Hackney, which is like the best vibe. Did you go there?
Well, that's like the Brooklyn of...
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Great venue. And then I went back and did the Fringe in 2019, had an amazing time.
Well, honey, didn't you get the big award?
I did. Thank you so much.
Was it newcomer?
It was the Newcomer Award.
Tell us, how did that happen?
I was so young.
You were so young.
Barely remember.
What was the show?
It happened because my show was amazing.
Which one was this?
It was The Twist. She's gorgeous.
Was this the one with the boy is never
Yeah.
wanted? Well, that was the first video I ever saw. I feel like that was a lot of people's like,
Oh my God, yeah.
entrance to you, physically, mentally, spiritually, and musically.
Physical entrance.
That was the first time I entered you, and never left. But I couldn't believe what I was watching. Like it was this awakening for me of being like, I didn't know that like musical comedy was like allowed, because my version of musical comedy was like the fucking Baker song from Into the Woods. Like I didn't.
Well, that's an
like,
amazing song.
It's so good.
You know, I really want to play Baker's wife.
We're gonna get to that too.
Who do you want to be in Into the Woods?
I always thought I wanted to do Red Riding Hood, but I actually think now maybe Cinderella.
You'd be a great Cinderella on the steps.
On the steps, there's such a pure, and she gets
the palace.
No One Is Alone. Like that song's so pretty.
Oh God, it's just perfect.
It's so good. But
what's your favorite musical?
oh my God.
If you had to
okay,
gun
The
to
Color
your
Purple
head.
starring.
Okay, yeah.
But only if Cynthia Erivo's leading it, or if not that, Legally Blonde, or Next to Normal, or Spring Awakening, or Wicked.
Spring Awakening's up there for me too. That
Really?
show changed
What's
my
your
life.
favorite?
Sunday in the Park with George. Wow.
You seen it live?
Yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal?
yeah. It's one of my favorites.
It's so
I
good.
would watch the Mandy Patinkin version
I've never
on
seen that.
YouTube. It's
Bernadette?
perfection. Bernadette.
Everyone listening is like, what did they just say?
No, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Kind of makes me laugh. Have you met Lana?
Never, but we have the same facialist. And she said to, like, I asked the facialist, can you ask like what the tea is? And she's like, oh, I really like her.
Oh, she's heaven. I feel so connected to her.
no, get
What?
this.
What?
My facialist, she asked for my number, never contacted me. Which
Lana?
which feels very Lana coded.
That's all you need.
But that's all I needed to know. I thought I was maybe getting invited to the Louisiana wedding.
That could have been cool.
I think it got lost in the mail.
Kind of makes me laugh.
Okay.
Running down the path.
But back to these videos, this video that I saw of you. I think
right.
you were maybe at Joe's Pub singing the song.
Oh God, yeah, it's so funny. Like it's
Probably
just
in a headband, actually.
yes, I've been posting clips since 1993, and
And that one was the first to hit.
it's hard. Yeah,
Let's
but
talk
it just is what it is.
But like I understand now that there's like people called like Bo Burnham, or like there's some other kinds of people.
I've always been a Bo Burnham fan.
I didn't
I
know
loved him
about
when I was in high school.
And so who was your gateway into like musical comedy?
It was just a combination of loving musical theater and
Mm-hmm.
then falling into the like UCB improv scene when I moved to New York. But then I was like, I miss singing. I wonder if there's a way to bring this together.
What was the first song you ever wrote?
The first song I ever wrote was about having PCOS. And it was called
I was gonna say Speak on It, and then I was like, sing on it.
Sing on It. You know, it never made it into a special.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it never did. It's called like My Tiny Ovaries Are Covered in Tiny Cysts. 'Cause that's what
Oh,
PCOS is.
That's very
So
relatable, though.
I know there's some girls out there who are suffering from PCOS. I'm here and I'm with you.
And there's
we
a
got
song
this.
for you that is unreleased.
Yeah, one day it'll come out. It's
Maybe there
kind
should
of,
be just like one live show just for them.
Yeah, just for the PCOS girls.
Yeah.
That could be cool. But that was the first one. And then Boys Wanted to Kiss Me was like maybe second or third.
That
Yeah.
was like truly still one of the funniest. Like I've like laughing out loud at my phone.
That's so nice.
And then how do you write a song? Like when you go to write a song, like what do you do?
Well, I just think of like an idea and then I sing a melody in my head. So I think of Boys Never Wanted to Kiss Me and then the melody just kind of flows. And then I meet up with someone who has actual musical skill and they fill in
Do you play piano at all?
No, I play guitar a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah,
which
you
is-
do.
which
You're
can be
really good at
helpful.
it.
No, I'm actually, thank you for saying that. I'm actually not good at it, but it looks cool. So I wanted to include it in the new
so
special.
hot.
And I wanted to it looked cool in a picture.
It's just gonna be so crazy when like you get hired to play like Dolly Parton in the biopic, and they're like you're in the guitar audition.
Oh my God, a lot would have to happen for that to happen, but you never know.
Never say never. So if we were to write a song right now,
Yeah.
like you just kind of like throw things out at the wall.
Yeah, like I'm like, little pillow.
Cue
That could be good.
cards, English girls that are American. See?
Little pillow. That could be the chorus. Little pillow.
Cue cards.
So that's a platinum hit, if anyone's wondering.
But then also poetry's been a big part of your life.
Who makes the shoe? Corel.
Can you believe it's Amazon?
Love.
Had to.
I know.
Who makes your shoe?
Who makes my shoe? I went to Nordstrom at the Grove, Heaven on Earth.
This week?
Yes.
Just for black heels?
I needed black heels for my dress on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Thank God. So you already had that. I was like, here at the Dylan Hour, we do not try to make our
No,
guests
I would
go.
never. No, I needed them for the event, and I needed a heel that wasn't too high because I can't walk in high heels.
Oh, wait. Why
Can
not?
you?
They're my favorite. I actually prefer it.
How did you learn?
It was one of those, like, I stepped into it, and that's how I knew that this was always supposed to be the way that my life is supposed to go.
Just that. I feel comfortable knowing I'll never walk in a high heel. I don't care. I'm already tall.
You don't want. How tall are you?
How tall are you?
I'm
1,
5'7".
2, 3, 5'7".
5'7.5".
Model height.
Are
Model
we?
height.
But it's so crazy because
bookable.
sometimes I'm
We're
like,
bookable.
I'm like, just a little too short, you know?
I do know because Taylor Swift's 5'11".
And she's small.
And I'm a huge Swiftie. I adore her. And I see her and I go, that height is fabulous.
Did you go to Eris?
Of course.
It was a really good concert.
It was really special to me.
I have a surprise for you.
What?
This is what has been
Did you bring me my treat?
living.
Oh my God.
Everyone's Percy pigs, but these are specifically the pigtails. And I only have like 3 bags left in America. I just bought like 21 of them, and I eat an entire bag every night.
This is so sacred.
You don't understand. These are the hardest things to obtain in the United States of America.
Do you know what else is special about these?
Actually outlawed in Trump's America, yeah.
My friend.
This is the gateway to transness.
Look at this. I'm gonna have one.
Yeah.
Look at this. The my friend
here.
cheers.
Cheers.
Love.
Cheers, love. Oh my God, you as Miss Love It?
That's my other dream wrong.
Really? I knew it.
I've never had this kind.
Are you serious? Oh my God. Do you like sour?
I do.
Uh-oh.
I do. I like the original better.
Uh-oh.
I
Okay.
wouldn't
Fair.
lie to you on your own podcast.
I'm so sorry.
It tastes amazing.
I wouldn't lie to you on your own podcast.
It tastes amazing. My friend who I stay with in the UK has all these crazy allergies, but this is the one thing she can eat. So it's like
It must be healthy.
we commune at the table, we recline at the table, and we have.
Well,
person
I'm
pigs.
confused because America lets us put a lot of crazy shit in our stuff.
America will let anything happen.
America really lets a lot slide. And so I whenever I eat these, I think that I'm eating fruit.
They're literally healthy.
What's your
Vitamin
fa-
A, B, C, D.
What
F.
else do you like? Do you have any snacks over there that you really love? That
I love well, you can get them here now, but I love Maltesers.
what's that?
Chocolate malt balls.
Oh, I don't fuck with that.
Grow
I don't like
up,
chocolate
grow
at all.
up.
I don't like chocolate. That is a literal grow up. Grow up. You don't like chocolate?
I think a lot
Oh
of
my
people.
God, there's a bug on your mic.
What
Do you
kind?
see her?
What kind?
Look at her.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh my God, what do we do with
She's
her?
like, Dylan, I want to be on the podcast.
I know.
Hold on, this is her,
Could
this
you
is her,
imagine?
This is her. Dylan, I love your work.
Wait, how funny for the audio team. They're like playing it back, and all they hear is like, "Hey everyone!"
She's talking
it's like,
shit about us?
No, she's like, "Please help save my colony. I've been sent here."
Wait, what's so crazy? She's also wearing one of these dresses.
She's got the same dress on. Where's hers? Temu or Burberry?
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and overall, that awareness is growing, but we still have a ways to go. According to a recent survey, 26% of Americans say they've avoided seeking mental health support because of a fear of judgment. We have got to change that. The world is better when we're happy and healthy, and one road towards better is with BetterHelp. As I've mentioned before, I love therapy. I think it's a solid part of a personal support system that can help get you where you want to go. And exploring and embracing the growth that can come from therapy is a big part of breaking the stigma around it. Why not give it a try? Fortunately, therapy couldn't be easier or more convenient than with BetterHelp. It's fully online and can be accessed through an app, and the BetterHelp team is there to make sure therapy can fit into your schedule. They have over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist, and you can always switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. We're all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/DylanHour to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DylanHour.
What's your kind of dream? Like, do you want to be playing characters that are like yourself, or do you like to play like things that are super far from you?
I want to be in a period piece in a corset with a bonnet.
No way.
And
But like serious, dramatic, or like funny?
yeah, I want to do both.
Wow.
I want to do it all.
Okay. and
People
then,
don't know
do you want to create your own
what we
show?
have in store for them.
You're going to create your own show?
I want to do it all.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Let's write something together too one day.
Need to play
With musical-
sisters.
Yeah,
Need to play
that's what I've
sisters.
been thinking the entire time.
Well,
Road
you
trip.
know, we're manifesting this. We're playing Roxy and Velma.
Well, okay.
You can
now
like
this
the
is
life
a
you're living.
really important moment of the Dylan Hour.
Tell me.
We've had a lot of guests on here, and
Okay.
it kind of starting to just feel like a Broadway podcast, like Call Playbill. And this, a lot of people, because that's their outlet. Like I'm like, oh, what should you do? And they're like Roxy and Velma. But this is, I will stand by this, the actual first Roxy and Velma connection.
Oh, so what you're telling me is that everyone comes on the couch.
No.
Okay, so I see how it is.
No.
And I don't care. I'm not mad. It's just nice to know how it is.
No, I actually have, I have a different idea for us this time. You're Maureen.
I'm open to that.
And I'm the will I lose my
My
dignity
dignity.
soloist. Or no, better yet, I'm the
I can't believe I've been ousted from
No,
the
no,
art
but-
production in Chicago.
no, okay.
It's nice to know how it
No,
is.
Cat.
This town will chew you up and spit you out. I gotta get back to New York.
Cat.
This is absolute vodka.
In the tiniest water bottle we've ever seen. You having multiple you being the first guest to have multiple beverages on my podcast is so fitting.
I'm addicted to hydration.
You love having so
But
many
if you
things.
live here, don't you get so dry as a bone?
I never drink water.
Why?
I don't know, bubbly water sometimes.
I don't know how you always look so beautiful and are awake because you run your body into the ground.
I never slept
You
in my
never
life.
sleep. You're
No.
constantly on a plane. You don't drink water. You don't even like chocolate, which is one of the most nourishing foods you can ever have.
That's good for you. But so is us doing Chicago. And so I need to formally
Either way,
apologize.
whatever
to-
happens, happens.
No, but if you're out there, we are looking to do we want to What if we did it in London?
Could be.
But
Could be. Who knows? Something's coming. Something's.
Oh my God, I
us.
forgot all those words one time in a vocal recital. That just triggered me hard.
Oh, did it?
You ever had like a bad moment like that?
Yeah. Oh God. It's so funny. Even like doing like my Edinburgh show, some nights I would totally forget things. And I was like, I've done this 3 million times. How am I forgetting?
I didn't forget anything until like the last night. I like completely.
Because you finally relaxed.
Well, no, because I was like, oh, if I haven't been nervous, like I should be nervous tonight. And then I forgot. But
that's live theater, baby.
But maybe we do Chicago on the West End. And then I was nervous because I was like, oh, well, you know, wouldn't they have real Brits play those roles? And I was like, no, but those are Americans, right?
They are
in
Americans.
Chicago.
I wouldn't mind if they squeezed me into a cabaret.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
Open. That could be cool.
Have you been auditioning for musicals on Broadway?
No. And yet I expect to be in them.
Yeah,
kind of interesting.
We're all about manifestation at the Dylan Hour.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What are you manifesting?
Well, that brings us to our next segment.
Because you have a lot of great stuff going on.
What a girl wants.
What a girl
What does
needs.
Cat Cohen want?
Whatever makes. Want to be a movie star?
You want to be a movie star?
I want to be a movie star.
Mm.
That'd be cool. Who doesn't want that?
But like,
It's like the most common thing.
Do you want to do a reboot or do you want it to be like completely original?
Oh, on stage?
Mm-hmm.
On stage, I'd be open to doing a revival.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love to be in some fabulous, like, film.
New movie.
New movie.
And is it a new movie?
New movie.
But be specific. Like, what kind of girl are you in the movie?
Okay. Obviously, someone who's funny and charming, but deeply troubled. And you get to see her, like, lash out. And you get to see her look in the mirror and be like, and like punch the mirror.
Yeah.
Like her mascara is everywhere. And she's like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
You get to both.
I love the idea of being like really put together in something and then just like fucking messy as fuck as it goes on.
Yeah, it's fun to unravel.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be cool. And then I just always want to be doing touring the globe with my stand-up and songs.
I want
Tell me.
for us, What a Girl Wants this week, I want us to host the Vogue Met Gala carpet
Oh, that'd be fun.
in the next 2 to 7 years.
Done.
We got to figure
available. Sounds like I'm available.
Sounds like Emma Chamberlain just broke her leg.
No, stop.
I love her, but
But I also want to. But then you know what? Sometimes I have in the past done interviewing people on a carpet type situation, and every time I go, this doesn't feel true.
it's crazy, right?
I want to be on the other side.
And then you're like, are they looking at me
And
different?
that's not easy to admit, you guys. That's not easy.
That was
to
really
admit.
vulnerable, actually.
Well, it's sort of embarrassing to want things.
You can cry here.
I could at any second start crying. Don't threaten me
I almost
with
cried
a
on the way
good
over.
time.
Yeah,
How could you not? I mean, life is so precarious.
I know. Parallel parking.
Parallel parking.
Parallel parking. Percy
Parallel
Pig.
parking. More
Percy
like,
Pigs.
More
Parallel
like
parking.
parallel parking. I'm gonna need a prayer to get into this tiny
no,
spot.
but my dream is to like figure out how to bring like comedy into like high fashion spaces.
Yeah.
Spacious. And I just really
I think you're already doing it.
yes, but like also like how do we make it fun? Like what do you want to like who's your favorite dream brand? Like what would you love to what's your favorite brand to wear?
Oh, that's
even
a good
like,
question.
you want to?
You know what? Honestly, I feel like it's getting better, but I have not worn a lot of designer brands because they make really small clothes. And it's hard for us mid and plus size girls who admire the stuff and then they can't even be a part of it. So I think a lot of brands are getting a lot better about it. Like I see a lot of cool designers doing amazing
Who do you love
things.
that like you are like if you go to like I need to buy an outfit for like this is actually a really good question. What is a Cat Cohen outfit look like? Like what are the elements of a Cat Cohen?
Oh, that's fun. It's always a mini dress or mini skirt with high knee-high boots.
Where do you get the boots?
It's quite Sabrina Carpenter vibes actually, but like with a bit of a more 70s, like more mature.
Jeffrey Campbell? Do you get Jeffrey Campbell boots?
I like Jeffrey Campbell boots. I have a lot of boot brands I like. I like By Far a lot. Do you know them?
Don't know them yet.
By Far boots. I like Mista boots. I like Paris, Texas boots.
Wow.
I like.
You're really
I'm
a
always
connoisseur.
looking for a new boot brand.
Wow.
I have lots.
How about
I
and then
love-
these mini dresses? Where do you like to buy from?
Oh, I mean, it runs the gamut. It's like there's Zara, there's ASOS. Of course, those are my, for better or for worse, those are the girls who have stood by me
For as long as time.
for all the different weights I've weighed, for all the different sizes I've been. You can always get a wrap dress at ASOS that will come through that will hold you and hold space for you.
Do you like to wear bras?
I have to wear a bra.
Never can't.
It would not be good for anyone in town if I didn't have a bra on.
Really?
They will go everywhere.
I don't know. I think I've started to see like boobies of all sizes in no bras.
Totally. I think it's, you know what, in like a bustier corset thing, I'm happy.
You want to do a
The other
period
night I
piece?
was going, no bra.
There we go.
Because
Okay.
as long as the top is snatched or like tight, I can go no bra.
Mm-hmm.
But I do envy, you know, I love my big, juicy naturals. Shout out to God. But I do sometimes crave to wear like a delicate backless item, which can't be done. Although I recently learned how to tape.
Oh, okay.
Tape works.
Okay, that feels very transmask.
Yeah. You can tape your tits up.
Oh,
and they hold.
Megan knows actually.
You tape.
the amount of tape that Megan is regularly cutting for these girls.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a perfect illusion. But shout out Gaga, we love you.
Everything. She'll be on here soon.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
How about I like to tape them closer together
Yeah.
so that it looks like there's more to work with.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm getting a boob job though.
Oh my God, that's exciting.
Would you ever get anything like boobie related?
Maybe.
You want bigger or smaller?
I wouldn't want any just higher.
Okay.
I would love them to
a-
stay where they are when they're in a bra. Like,
I was gonna say higher, but it's a lift.
yeah, I would love to just like not have to wear a bra. But I've always like size is fine, but it's more like I've been bravely like gaining and losing the same 20 pounds my entire life. And when you do that, your boobs just go like and keep that sound effect in. And I am a voiceover artist for hire, available for hire.
Have you ever done that? Have you done voiceover?
That is how I quit my day job,
Stop.
by doing commercials.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I actually just lied to you. I've never done
I would never
voiceover.
lie to you
You're
on your own podcast. I did Olay.
No.
Olay. What was the tagline I did? Oh God, it was a long, long time. It was like 2015, 2016.
Still paying the bills with it though?
No. I have some commercials that are still on. You know what I did, which I am so obsessed with?
What?
Remember that one where the girls are shaving their pubes, but it's topiaries?
Oh,
Did you ever see that?
Like bushes?
Yeah, they're shaving their fake bushes. Remember that commercial?
No. What was it for?
Is it? It was one of those.
Somebody look up.
It was like love your skin.
Love your skin.
I'm available to do more. I feel like the industry is changing.
Well, it's also great because if
It's
they
harder to do those jobs. Do you know what I'm talking about? Why are you guys laughing at me?
But why is it changing? Because they don't want to hire us because we're polarizing women?
No, I think God, there used to be way more great commercial opportunities. I think now they hire a lot of celebs.
Oh.
Or they go non-union with it.
But who are you? You are a celeb.
And thank you. And who are you? And who are you? No, I agree. You have to act like a celeb to be treated
That's
like
what's
one.
crazy though about the whole it girl of it all. Because I think if there was anyone that I could trade places with, like comedically, stylistically, body-wise, I love everything
That's
about
the
you.
craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Are you serious?
But isn't that the human experience?
I'm so jealous
You're dying
of you
to
as
crawl.
like
You're dying to crawl out of your own skin, and then
And to
someone
be
says that to
you.
you. But isn't that life? Wow. If I was a thin blonde, it would be over for you guys. It would be over for you hoes.
I want to wear a bra. I want to need to wear a
Well,
bra,
tell me
and I
about-
want to be signed to a label.
Tell me about this titty surgery.
I think I'm only going to go 130 cc's if that means anything to
No.
you. Very small.
What size is that?
It's going to be full B.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because
But
you have a small frame. You don't want to go too big.
This is against my doctor's request because he said that.
Do you love your doctor?
Oh, well, yeah. Plastic surgeon, Dr. Lee, you're everything to me.
I'm curious about this.
Oh, I did that.
What's that called?
A little I got my jaw shaved down and then they probably did a little lifty.
They just lift the skin like it.
You want that?
I would be open to that in the future.
I don't think you need it yet.
Not yet not from this angle.
Not.
Wait till I turn around. No, okay. Right now I look perfect, and of course I love my body.
Well,
Thank you,
I
universe.
want to be in yours.
Come on in. Water's warm. You wouldn't like what's going on in here.
I was on Zoloft when I was young, and
Yeah.
it just made me so sad. It made me way sadder.
Yeah, I've heard that can happen.
It's
And also, I want to
people
come.
like us don't need to actually do cocaine because
Well, I'm not allowed
why?
because of my heart surgery.
You had a heart surgery?
I had a heart.
I'm talking about my boobs over here, and your heart's broken.
Well, it's fixed now. I had the Hailey Bieber special.
No.
I had what she had.
Erewhon?
I had the Air One smoothie. I'm dying for her to reach out to me because she had what's called a PFO, and I had that too.
PFO.
Patent Foreman Ovule.
How long ago?
Last summer.
Oh my god.
That's why it was fate because I couldn't go to.
recall.
Oh yes.
Last summer you had PFO. I had drama.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Thank you. But okay, so this was recent.
Yes, I didn't know I was born with this heart defect, and I was supposed to go to Edinburgh, packing my suitcase,
No.
had a mini stroke, went to the hospital. They said, you might have this thing. I go, you're crazy. And they were right. And that's why I went this year instead with you. Wow. Meant to be.
That's why God was like, we're going to give her a stroke so that she can go to Edinburgh with Dylan and hit the baby reindeer bar.
No, literally, because I'm still kind of like, dear God, reveal to me why that happened. But God will in time. Shout out.
But what did it put you out for a while?
It actually wasn't too bad. I was out for like a month. Mm-hmm. They do the surgery.
Did they have to crack you open?
No, they do it through your pussy.
No way.
No, not actually. They do it through a vein in your groin.
Okay.
But I kept saying they're going through my
like,
pussy.
well, what do we... I was like, that's so...
I was like, the doctor is dying to rail me. He's insisting on... I was like, oh, do you say that to all your patients, sir? But he went through the vein in my groin, fixed it up, and I was, I was hiking like 2.5 weeks later. Medicine is amazing. I'm obsessed with doctors. Mount Sinai, thank you so much. Okay. Haley, call me.
When was the last time that you needed to go to the doctor but pushed it off? Maybe you thought, ooh, I'm too busy, or it'll clear up, or I feel like I should get seen, but I don't even know where to start. I've certainly been there, but thanks to ZocDoc, there's really no reason to delay. They make it so easy to find and book a doctor who's just right for you. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. You can filter for lots of things, like who takes your insurance and who practices nearby. And once you find the right doctor, you can view their actual appointment openings and just click to instantly book a visit. And a bonus, appointments made through ZocDoc happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can sometimes even score same-day appointments, which is a blessing if you're a procrastinator like me. I wish that I had ZocDoc when I was in college and my schedule was jam-packed. Making time to find care was so much harder than just delaying it or writing off problems entirely. Now, using ZocDoc is so easy it honestly feels like magic, and it feels possible to act on what I need. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/DylanHour to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/DylanHour. ZocDoc.com/DylanHour.
It's now time for Overshare Don't Care here on the Dylan Hour with Cat Cohen.
Oh my God.
Are you ready? So there's going to be time on the clock.
Oh my
and
God.
You're going to essentially have to answer these as quickly as you can.
Okay, cool.
You ready?
I love it. I love games.
Okay, ready?
As long as I win.
Dream venue to play.
Sorry, I got lost in your eyes.
Really?
Dream venue to play Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie. Okay. Hall pass.
Post Malone.
What moment in your life did you feel the most it girl?
Oh, that's such a fun question. The most it girl.
What moment in your life did you feel the most it girl?
The party on Thursday.
Oh, what Sex and the City character are you?
Oh God.
We can break it down later.
It's not Charlotte. I would say it's either Miranda, Carrie, or Samantha.
What girl's character are you?
Hannah.
Dream creative to work with.
Sorry, you're stressing me the fuck out. I'm kidding. I love you. Dream creative to work with Lena Dunham.
Oh, favorite post-show meal?
Vodka martini, dry with olives, fries with ketchup and mayo, and a patty melt from the Waverly Diner on 6th Avenue.
Favorite rom-com?
Oh my God.
Favorite rom-com?
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Stage name you would have if your name wasn't Cat Cohen.
Cookie Cohen.
Where are we gonna retire?
The Cotswolds.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Yeah.
Good job. Oh, there's one selfishly that I do want to. Who's your favorite pop diva?
My favorite pop. Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it all leads back to her.
It's all coming.
Don't you
back.
think?
I think it's the most. It's the strongest answer.
She's the truest artist of our time.
And you're such an ally and she's such an ally. So in
Yeah.
a way, you both are the same person.
I think we're both like, yeah,
Your music's actually very similar.
totally.
But okay,
Everyone's saying that.
what I think was tricky about that Sex and the City character answer is you gave 3 names.
I gave the worst answer you could give, which is non-answer. You know,
Should I read you?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think that you you lead as a Samantha because I think of how open you are.
Yeah.
I think you actually love more like a Carrie.
Oh.
And I think that you have the aesthetic of a Charlotte.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I think that like, because a lot of what, like you do like a...
I love like a hyper femme, like frilly little gown.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I was gonna, I think as I've gotten older, I was like, Miranda's right about everything.
That's the thing is,
as I get older, I go, she's
be
right. Her friends are being annoying as fuck.
I know, and then it was so funny.
Who are you, Carrie?
Really?
Charlotte.
Okay, I think I actually am Charlotte because
but sometimes your Samantha comes out.
Sometimes, but then I try to have casual sex, and then it doesn't. I cry after.
Knee deep in the passenger seat, and they're eating you out,
and I'm sobbing.
And you're going, it's not casual now.
No, it's not. And then guess what? They got what they wanted, and that's where I'm Charlotte.
What do you mean?
Like, they just want to have sex with me. I wanted to, like, watch Shrek.
Yeah, you want love.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. If I have sex with someone, I'm like, I need them. Even if I don't want to love them, I need them to love me.
Did you know it was Brian from the start?
Yes and no. Like, I was immediately drawn to him sexually in a really intense way. But I sucked his dick in a closet at a party. But
that was the first time?
Yeah, that was the first time we met. But I kept being like, this is just casual, whatever. And then all of a sudden I was like, why does he feel like so familiar to me? Like so comfortable. Like I feel like he would fit into my family. Like we like all the same things. And that just was like always present.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
I would encourage you guys to go out there and suck someone's dick at a house party in a closet.
And you're Hannah in Girls. She would do that.
She would do that.
And Lena Dunham should put you in her next show.
I'm open to it.
I think I'm
sure.
a shosh. What do you think?
Yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I would love to be in anything Lena does. I think she's a total genius.
Ring, ring. I think we have a last call confession on the show today.
What's this, ring, ring?
We are going to be giving a little bit of advice out to one of our listeners.
Oh, cute.
We have a little call. Could we play...
Said call?
Said call?
Hi, Dylan. I love you so much. You're a queen. I just wanted to ask, do you have any the relationship advice? Because in the dating world, it seems that the online dating apps really never seem to work. And they just lead to failed talking stages, or most people just want to have sex. So, like, I don't know. Do you have any advice on, like, meeting people organically and, like, how to go about that? Thank you. I love you so much.
I love you more. And that's so crazy, the timing of
we were just saying.
What we were saying of like, yeah, this sounds like maybe you're someone who doesn't want to just have sex and maybe isn't hitting it on the apps or something. But like, I'm really curious what Kat has to say about this.
Well, it's the kind of thing where I think you can find long-lasting love on the apps. Like, I wouldn't write them off completely. But I think people show you who they are and what they want right up top, and you have to just listen to them.
What do you think about playing games? Like, do you think that like it's good to play hard to get, or like when you're, in person, like should you not like come on too strong?
Interesting. I don't think it's good to play hard to get. I do think if someone wants to see you, they'll ask to see you. So you don't need to be the one always. I used to always be the one like, let's hang out. And instead it's like, okay, if they're not asking me to hang out, then maybe like it's not a match.
Yeah.
So, but no games, just like letting things happen.
And do you think that like for someone who maybe like doesn't want to have sex right away or like doesn't want to lead with that?
But that's totally fine. You're allowed to go on a date and say you don't want to do anything.
Oh, isn't that craziest
like,
thing?
Fuck that.
I know. I just feel like if somebody buys me a drink, I'm like, oh,
no,
well, here we go.
Not at all.
Ponytail.
No. Not at all. You don't even have to hug them or kiss them.
Really?
Of course.
Everyone, you heard it here first on the Dylan Hour.
Take the drink and go.
Take the drink and go.
Hi, Samantha's here. Take the drink and go.
Take the drink and go.
Truly.
She might stay though.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly.
Wow.
But and also just try and meet up as soon as possible, I think is the advice.
Ooh, not trying to get too lost in
no chatting. Who cares?
How do you let someone know that like maybe is like a friend type? Like say this person has somebody that they're thinking of, but like doesn't know where they sit as far as like friend versus like lover, potential lover.
Okay.
How do you make that clear?
Get together and be like, this is crazy, but I sort of have a crush on you.
Have you said that before?
What do you think about that? I've never done friends to lovers. I'm just lover.
Strangers. Lover. That's how like
Well, because a
hot you are.
straight man, which is normally what I'm drawn to, I don't need them as a friend. So it's easier.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's tricky when you do have like somebody that you're friends with and you're like, oh, this could be.
Exactly. But I think, say, I have a crush on you. Isn't that weird? And see what they say.
That's
And if they
really ballsy.
if they seem like a little bit taken aback, then whatever. She's like, bah, whatever.
Can't
And
believe it.
if they and you'll know if they're like feeling it back. So they'll be like, wait, same.
Do you ever miss flirting?
Constantly. But it
It
doesn't
is
mean
really fun.
Sometimes I do it.
Yeah, just for fun.
Nothing wrong with a little flirt. I love to flirt.
I love to flirt with you.
I love male attention. It's so bad.
I just love attention in general.
I do love attention in general, but something hits different
You're so right.
when there's a guy who's kind of an asshole and like ignores other people, and then he puts his attention on you. It feels so. I'm sick. I'm sick, doctor.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, we're performers. Of course, we like attention.
I love it.
And flirting's fun, and flirting's healthy and good for the soul, and you should keep doing it forever.
Wait, where are we retiring? We're retiring in the Cotswolds.
I want to be like in the
Tell
in,
people what the Cotswolds are.
like the countryside of England. Like I want to be like trees
Soho
and
Farmhouse.
hill.
You ever been?
Obviously, I'm obsessed with it.
Could you imagine if we went together?
I need to go immediately.
Oh my God. What if we did like a video for them?
I'm open to it. Like call in. Right.
But so do you picture
But we're not retiring
ever? Who, if you were to like look at like the legends of yesteryear, who would you love to emulate? Like when you're
Cher.
85? Oh, that's so great.
What
oh,
are you?
Wow, that's music. That's like
That's
you're gonna be a
everything.
pop star. Yeah, you're right. She did it all.
She does it all.
I think for me it's Betty White,
Oh, great.
or Diane Keaton.
Oh, heaven.
Love them. I love her little gardening outfits, and I love.
I need
Annie
to go. Do you have a
Hall.
garden?
No, I do, but I don't touch her very often.
Do you touch her?
She doesn't either. Somebody does.
Someone does. That's great. I really would love a garden.
Yeah. You want to come over one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I love to cook. I'll cook for you.
Really?
Yeah, I'll make you a sauce.
Like what kind?
I'll make you like a bolognese.
I don't like healthy food.
It's not healthy. It's pasta.
Okay. I don't eat meat.
Oh, that's tough for me.
Really?
You never eat meat?
You're not a
Tastes good.
vegetarian? You're not vegan? You look like one.
Honey, thank you. Thank you. I'm from Texas.
Oh yeah.
I like me a rack of ribs.
I miss them.
What's your favorite food besides candy?
Pizza.
Great.
Domino's.
What's your spot? Domino's. What's your spot here? No.
Domino's.
What's your order? Cheese.
It's a thick crust with cheese and a little bit of Parmesan and ranch and buffalo.
Love
What's your
buffalo.
pizza? New York?
I like pepperoni and mushroom. My favorite pizza place. Ordering. I think the best delivery. Is Papa John's.
Oh.
It's good.
Okay, I'm not
And they
gonna-
give you the pepperoncini.
Not gonna yuck your yum.
Oh, about.
Yeah, Papa John's.
Is
What
it
did
over?
you think? No. Oh my God, they didn't get canceled. Papa John's isn't canceled.
Okay, but the guy wasn't he bad?
Oh, is he?
I think there's bad.
Oh my God, we can't keep up.
But when they give you the garlic dipping sauce and the pepperoncini, it's really special. Include that whether or not when you'll DM if you can include
Well,
that.
the Bauer Zupi. There's a lot of questionable material in this episode.
I think it's all perfect
But it all comes back to England in one way or another.
because that's where we fell in love.
And I will continue loving you forever. I will support you
Likewise.
forever.
Right back at you.
I will like every Instagram. What's your handle?
At Cat Cohen.
Wow, that underscore's alive and well.
Honey.
Who's got the one without?
A mother of twins. She said it would be hard for her family if
Shout out
she
to
didn't have
her.
it. Yeah. She said it would be hard
She
for her.
called in too. We didn't take her question.
She said it would
Just
be hard
out
for her
of,
family. No, and of course I love her and I would take a bullet for her, but wouldn't mind the
I
the old
wonder,
handle.
maybe if we can make like a
I
barter
think-
with her.
yeah.
It's like if we make it to the Met Gala carpet,
Yeah.
she gives up the handle.
Something to look forward to.
Something to look forward to. Percy Pig, shout out.
Fizzy Pigtails.
Marks and
Are you mad they're
Spencer's.
having another one?
I'm really trying to get a brand deal with them, or at least just send me some, or I'll pay you
How
to
are they
send me
not
some.
saying you some already?
It's the craziest thing, girl. I don't want to talk about it.
They're playing hard to get.
It's so hard to get. Okay, everyone, This has been my dear friend Cat Cohen.
Thank you for having me.
Crazy episode.
Could talk to you forever, darling.
It was so fun. Wait, give us a little bit of your
It was
accent.
so lovely speaking with you.
You
It was
really are giving
absolutely
the parent trap.
divine talking with you.
And I'm the one that lives on the ranch.
Yeah, I got, in high school, I got to be in a production of Dracula where I had an accent. Isn't that funny?
In Texas?
Yes, I need the footage. I can't imagine how it sounded.
I would love to watch that.
I can't imagine how it
Okay,
sounded.
whoever's got it, send it to us.
Love you guys.
Everyone, love ya.
Rock and roll.
Want even more of the Dylan Hour? Now is a great time to subscribe to Lemonada Premium. You'll get bonus content, outtakes, and more from conversations with fabulous guests like Joe Locke and Dylan's dad, Jim Mulvaney. Just hit the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, or for all other podcast apps, head to lemonadapremium.com to subscribe. That's lemonadapremium.com. The Dylan Hour is a production of Lemonada Media. Our supervising producer is Jess Kreinchich. Producers are Carmen Laurent, Keegan Zema, and Aria Bracci. Audio and video production and engineering by Jordan Lin, Ivan Karayev, and Brian Castillo. Our SVP of weekly programming is Steve Nelson. Our theme song was composed by Daniel Mertzleft and arranged by Aaron Kaufman. Special thanks to Megan Strickland. Executive producers Stephanie Whittles-Wax, Jessica Cordova-Kramer, Catherine Law, and Dylan Mulvaney. You can find us online at Lemonada Media, and you can find Dylan on TikTok and Instagram at Dylan Mulvaney. Follow The Dylan Hour wherever you get your podcasts, or listen ad-free on Amazon Music with your Prime membership.